Sometimes when he gets a little bit of money,
Zaki Samuel is one of a billion.
it wasn't a good life for us.
Walking along the streets he grew up on, he shares fond memories.
I grew up here with everybody. I had friends.
But as one of 3 siblings to a single mother who earned less than $1.25 per day,
Sometimes my mother couldn't afford to pay rent.
his family were extremely poor.
It used to be a gravel road that time, and we didn't have lights.
Times have changed here, but more for Zaki than for many of his former neighbours. He now lives in a wealthier part of the same township and runs a successful music business. He believes he's pulled himself above the cracks.
I have never doubted my abilities. While I was still very young, everything which I was thinking that I could do it and then I will do it, and it became successful. We struggled, but we survived.
In the last 2 decades, Zaki has been a tiny piece in a global puzzle, beginning to fit together faster than experts had expected. Now, according to the United Nations, there are just shy of 1 billion fewer people categorised as extremely poor than there were 20 years ago. Now the international community is beginning to set its sights on a successor to the Millenium Development Goals beyond 2015. And one of the key things it could be aiming at is to eradicate extreme poverty altogether. But most of the success on reducing that headline poverty figure has been driven by Asia and particularly China. Africa, says the UN's latest progress report, has fallen short. And while its most southern country may be the richest, it's also very visibly one of the least equal. The fundamentals of a renewed development agenda may be universal, though the emphasis here may differ.
We will have to tackle various issues. In South Africa, for instance, it's issues of distribution of income. We have enough resources in the country to be able to ensure that development reaches all the people, but rather it's the way we distribute that income that really matters.
Though policies are in place.
Well, now we have a very extensive welfare system. We provide close to 15 million social grants. So we have tried to come up with measures to cater for people who cannot fend for themselves. So this is a huge drain on the fiscus, obviously.
That may have helped set the stage for this otherwise self-made man, but for the remaining billion below the line, it's still an uphill struggle. Guy Henderson, CCTV, Alexandra Township, Johannesburg.